Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing this Monday? This is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Landlords are now facing homelessness as tenants fall behind on rent during the federal eviction ban. Millions of Americans are waiting for Congress to pass another round of stimulus payments. The Biden administration has said that they're open to a fourth stimulus check. Also, everyone, this coming Friday, I will be giving away more Walmart gift cards. For more details on how to enter the giveaway, please make sure you watch until the end of this video. Thank you so much, everyone. Needy families will get a permanent boost to their food stamp benefits in October under an expansion of the program. The U.S. Department of Agriculture will increase benefits for about 42 million program participants by more than 25% after finishing a review that determined existing benefits are way too low to pay for a healthy diet. The increases kicks in on October 1st, 2021, when beneficiaries in what is officially known as the SNAP program will receive an average bump of about $36.24 per month. In the months leading up to this crisis, the average monthly benefit was hovering around $121 per person. That soared in 2020 and in 2021. As Congress passed spending measures meant to aid in the crisis recovery. Those benefit expansions were temporary measures, but the increase announced is a permanent adjustment. While benefits have increased along with inflation, the USDA said that this adjustment represents the first expansion of its purchasing power since it was first introduced in 1975. The cost of those benefits will increase by nearly $20 billion to about $92.2 billion. Benefits will increase after a review of what the USDA calls the Thrifty Food Plan. Congress directed the review in its 2018 Farm Bill, and President Biden called for an expansion of benefits in an executive order signed shortly after taking office. The keyword for this video, everyone, is snowflake. Please enter this keyword below to enter the Walmart gift card giveaway. The Internal Revenue Service has issued more than 169 million payments in the third round of direct stimulus aid, with more than 2 million people in July receiving the $1,400 checks. But some lawmakers are pushing for a fourth round of stimulus aid that would effectively send recurring payments until the end of this crisis. So far, the federal response to the economic crisis has delivered $3,200 to each eligible adult, $1,200 under the Aid Relief and Economic Security Act passed in March 2020, $600 in a December relief measure, and $1,400 under the American Rescue Plan signed in March by President Biden.
Thank you, Representative Judah, and appreciate all your work and your being here. And maybe I'll put this up a little higher. And all the progress you've helped create in Washington. Lord knows I've learned how hard that can be. Obviously, healthcare is top of mind for Coloradans as we're now well into a second year of this pandemic. And we still have too many children and families that are forced to choose between paying for a child's life-saving drugs or buying groceries or paying rent. And I think getting that critical medical care too often pushes a family onto the edge of bankruptcy. It shouldn't have to be this way. Congress can lower costs, expand coverage, increase the equity in healthcare coverage, and in so doing can make us all safer. One thing we saw during this pandemic was that when there are such severe inequities in our healthcare system, it increases the risk for all of us. One key way we can strengthen our system is allowing Medicare to negotiate prices to lower prescription drug prices for families. I think also expanding vision, as the representative just said, is also crucial. Lowering premiums and closing the Medicaid gap in states that haven't expanded it, like we did here in Colorado. These are all things that work together to increase the coverage and increase the access to our health care and to control the cost inflation. Right now we're working on a reconciliation bill in Congress that I think is going to be the largest investment in middle class and equity, certainly in my lifetime. And I think in many ways we'll be able to invest in things like preparation for the next pandemic before we get there. Now,
despite these financial assistance, millions of Americans remain in financial distress, and the spread of this new variant is creating new economic hardships. A quarter of Americans right now struggle to pay their household expense in the previous week, and this is according to census survey data from late July through early August. Nationwide across our country, nearly 15 million people are currently receiving some form of jobless assistance. The unemployment rate stands at 5.4%, still much higher than its pre-crisis level of 3.5%. And while many businesses are hiring, there are still about 6 million fewer people that are on payrolls today than before this crisis. For many people, in short, the latest round of $1,400 checks did not last very long, an issue that is on the minds of many Americans who continue to struggle with joblessness and a weak labor market. Indeed, more than 2.8 million people have signed a Change.org petition, which was started last year, that calls on lawmakers to pass legislation for recurring $2,000 monthly payments. Many lawmakers have picked up the idea. 21 senators, all Democrats, signed a letter to President Biden in support of recurring stimulus payments, pointing out that the $1,400 payment being distributed by the IRS will not tide people over for so long. The letter from the U.S. senators does not specify how large are the payments that they are seeking, but a separate effort from Democratic lawmakers in January pushed for $2,000 monthly checks until this crisis ends. Instead, the American Rescue Plan authorized $1,400 for each eligible adult and dependent. Some families received another form of stimulus aid on July 15th, when the IRS deposited the first of 6 monthly cash payments into bank accounts of parents who qualified for the child tax credit. Families on average received $423 in their first child tax credit payment. All eligible families will receive up to $1,800 in cash through December, with the money parceled out in equal installments over the next 6 months from July through December. The aid is due to expanded child tax credit, which is part of President Biden's American Rescue Plan. Families who qualify will receive $300 per month for each child under the age of 6, and $250 for children between 6 to 17 years old. Several families that spoke to CBS Money Watch said that the extra money would go towards childcare, back-to-school supplies, and other essentials. So everyone, please leave a comment below if you think that more relief should be passed for millions of Americans. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here this afternoon. I hope you found some of this information helpful. Remember that next Friday, I will be giving away Walmart gift cards. To enter my giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also comment below the keyword of the day. Please note that there will be a keyword in each video for a total of 17 keywords. Whomever has the most correct keywords entered by next Friday's video will be automatically placed in the Walmart gift card giveaway. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed week.